Today I decided to do another video on just everyday life, and today I kinda got pissed off about a Facebook comic of all things. Some on the zombie blogs, there's a girl talking about how guns would be wimpy and melee is the supreme way to go for a zombie apocalypse. Now I'm a huge melee fan for like knives and real people. But on a zombie, where are you gonna find a decent blade to kill a zombie with? If you ever did the research on looking for swords and axes and maces and machetes, you'll see that a lot of them are for display and aren't made to actually do what you would think they would do, like to kill animals or kill people. And especially like those katanas you see for like $100, those won't do the job. Those will break on you. And to keep a knife full, you also, not a knife, including a knife, but not always a knife, a sword or axe or machete, curry blade, whatever you use, you had to oil and sharpen it because you had to keep a good blade, fine edge to it. Now during the zombie apocalypse, I would be probably wearing this gas mask. Not just because it might be an airborne virus, but because of its aspects. It has built-in tinted goggles. It's got the tube that goes into a canteen so that you can drink water without taking your mask off. Can't touch it. Yeah, little hose. Also, when you're shooting a zombie and you think you're gonna do melee and have to stab him in the head or something, or hack him away, there's gonna be blood coming out. And that blood might get in your eyes, on your face, in your mouth. You might breathe in through your nose. And there's always the aspect if you're shooting a zombie with like something with like a 12 gauge shotgun, if you ever have to. It's a bit overkill, but it'll save your life. There's gonna be the red spray in the air, and it's gonna be like a mist. And if you breathe that in and get it in your lungs, there's a chance of infection. That's where the filter comes in handy. No, a knife will save your life. There's like in The Walking Dead where you're trapped in the bus, so you'd have to stab him in the head a few times. That will do the job. But you're not going to get very far. Being the coward is probably the best way you're going to survive a zombie apocalypse. Because you're going to have to think out what you're doing and plan your actions in advance. If you don't do melee, then you're going to have to fork over some good money for a blade in advance. You're not just going to be walking around town and magically find one inside a store. That doesn't happen. Guns are the supreme way to go. Now, if you're lucky, you'll go to some place like Walmart or something, and you'll get one of the shotguns where above upper barrel is a 12 gauge. And on top of it, which would be right here, would be a 22. The 12 gauge would be for mainly hunting reasons and other humans who wish to harm you. And the 22 would be for killing zombies. I sort of switched the camera over to the garage to show you the Ruger 1022, which I would be using mostly the entire time. What's nice about the 1022 is it's not very heavy, maybe about 3 pounds the way it feels, just estimating. Firing somebody is almost one piece. Very simple to use weapon. And the 22 carries a lot more ammunition than any other weapon. You can have dual banana clips, ton of bullets going on. You can even find double stacked clips. Now sending a long ways. Now I'd be pretty set for the first few days in the zombie apocalypse if it was endless wave like in Killing Floor or Left 4 Dead. We got the generator. We got a bunch of AR-15 magazines, and the AR-15 go with it, the scope. We got bullets for different kinds of guns. We got the Russian military grade 7 6.2 hollow points, 308s. We got a ton of survival supplies, more bullets. We got a lot of bullets, let's just say that. We got a surgical kit, lighter stuff. You name it, we got it. So yeah, 22 would be superb in a apocalypse long-term survival, but the real point is melee won't get you very far at all. Any gun is great for a zombie, except for in a long-term use. I mean, noise, by what most zombie fiction goes by, which is all we can go by, attracts zombies. So 22 would be nice if you could find it silenced, like some kind of game control 22, because it makes very little noise. Most of the noise you hear when a silencer goes off is the mechanical noise of the slide going back and forth. So sure, whatever happens, you can use any gun you want, but eventually you're going to need to carry something